Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome back to Empire TV Tycoon, where things continue to go incredibly well for TGC TV, also known as the Blue Team, because we've got ourselves 407 fame points. The Greens are in second with 324 and the Reds are absolutely languishing at the back there with 252. We're so far ahead of the Reds. They are a country mile and a half behind us. And what we need to do today is we need to go and talk to Mr. Man down here because there's some more movies and he wants a horror film. We have one of those produced. I think that's what that is in the chair. We just need to go and see how good it is. Person over here is writing some scripts. If I'm completely honest, I've forgotten exactly what script it is she's writing. Is it comedy? I think we've got her to try and write some comedy scripts. So hopefully she'll have a good one of those for us. And I think what we're going to do right now is let's go and see how this production has gone. Let's unpause it. Let's go and see how our production has gone because it's complete. It's that they have gone through all the trials and tribulations of all that kind of stuff, you know, getting all the buying the dogs essentially. So let's see how Big Top of Doom has gone. 9.3. 9.3, 8.3, boo, 8.9 and 8.2. So a rating of 8.8. Not the best film we've ever made, but certainly very, very good and has got to stand us in good stead at the awards because that's a nice chance to get A, a load of money and B, a load more fame points. So okay, so that's done. We'll take that down to the guy when the elevator is available at some point. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. What's the new mail? Production assistant. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'll look at that in a second. Right, okay. Hand that to you. Have Big Top of Doom. What's this? Oh, it's finished. That's fine. It's just somebody saying, here we go. That's what we did. Oh, look at that. Look at the amount of stuff we got A pluses for. That's brilliant. Okay, yeah, I'm very happy with that. So delete that. Right, let's go up and talk to scriptwriter lady. Let's see what script she has written. I'm fairly sure it's comedy scripts. Yes, comedy. Very good. Do you know what? Dismiss that. I think you can do better. You've got a 7 now. You should be at some point writing some masterwork comedy. So let's do that. Also, let's get some marketing stuff done. Oh, we can't. We're all full of marketing stuff. Okay, that's interesting. And let's go down and look at our schedule. I have spent a little bit of time just sorting this out. I've just put a few little bits and bobs in just to sort of, just to fill in the gaps. We've got geeks watching so much stuff. So we've got Dungeons and Dragons and The Land Before Time. So 2 fantasies because there's children and there's geeks. They will like that. Then we've just got a bit of fantasy just for the geeks because there's a 2 block there. Stargate for the geeks. Potentially the athletes and the elders are not going to like that. They're not going to be very impressed with that. But you know what? That's absolutely fine. Then I've put 28 days later in for the rockers. There's some rockers in here, so we could get 28 days later on for them because they love a bit of the horror. I've blocked one of the athletes from watching that at the end. And then just here, we've got something for athletes and elders. I'm not entirely sure what they're both going to like. So we might need to block one of them. So say, right, this is our prime time thing. So in fact, what have we got? In terms of rating, have we got an amazing sport thing or an amazing Western that is only, we're going to have to sort it by blocks, aren't we? That's only 1 block. Ride the High Country is a Western for 1 block, or The Rookie is 6.9. We might need to go and see if we can either have a Western or a sport thing for 1 block. That'd be really useful. Also, TV ads. Right. We've got 1 block of this left to complete to give us 480 grand. Let's just put it into as many of these slots as we can. Oh, no, hang on. Geeks. Just put it into 2 geeks. That can go into the kids ones because the kids are watching the stuff just there. That is for old folks. So let's put that into there. That should pay us some money. Oh, we need that. We really need that to go because that expires today. I don't think the old folks are going to be watching Stargate, to be honest, but let's put that in there anyway. And if that doesn't work, we'll put that into there. Right, and then we want to boost some of these things. In fact, we could do with getting rid of some of these, and then our marketing person go and make some more. So let's see if we can boost that. That only needs 40% of the audience, though. And if we've got Dungeons and Dragons and The Land Before Time on, both very good things, we should be okay with that. I think we'll put that in there for the radio ads. Then we'll put radio ads in on one of those possibly. Right, press adverts on one of those. Lovely. And then highway billboards. Let's swap them around actually. Do that. So yeah, highway billboards on that one. And yet we should be alright for the audience on this. I think we'll be absolutely fine. And that thing I think will succeed. I really hope that is going to succeed. Let's have a look. Yeah, absolutely. What do we need? 6.1 million. We've got 18 million. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Okay, so we'll get the Rubik's Neo Cube done for 288 grand. That's very good. Then we'll get this thing done for 480 grand. Right, let's pop down here then. Let's see if we've got a one block thing for either sport or elders. Let's go and see what Walt has available in the basement. There is a one block sport thing. I've never heard of it. Yeah, Captain Tusaba, young boy who loves to play soccer. It's 8.6 and it will cost us 178.5 grand. That is a lot of money, but that is really convenient if we ever have an athlete slot. And we do have quite a lot of athletes around the place. That will be really handy. It's just an awful lot of money. Do you know what? Let's bite the bullet and do it. Right, what are the well-rated things have we got? Musical down there. Fish deal. What on earth is that? Fish deal. A boy tries to buy a new bicycle by trading fish from the lake. Sounds hilarious. Two Godfathers, fairy tale. Do you know what? That's fine for now. Let's just go and schedule that. Let's get that put onto our sort of schedule. And then we should be okay for kind of most of the day. I think we'll be okay. If there's something to do with rockers, it'd be quite nice to go and sort of get them because we've got a couple of advertising slots vacant there. And look, a single athlete slot just there. What's in this slot here? Because that's going to be very irritating if that's in there. Why don't we just schedule that for there? That's fine. They can watch a bit of the rookie. And then we want to get ourselves in terms of blocks. Where is it then? Captain Tusaba. Put that into there. And then that should hopefully bring in lots of people. You know, the only thing is if I ban elders from watching that, that advert isn't going to pass. So I'm going to have to leave elders watching that, which is unfortunate. Which means I might be able to stop elders watching that one there. I wonder if you can up bans. I wonder if there's something you can do to actually get a ban on something else. I wonder if you can boost that. I don't know. Right, let's go up to see Mr. Advertising Person. See if he's got any advertisements for rockers or just sort of generic kind of adverts to anybody. Oh, and he has 3 blocks left to complete. Expires in 2 days. It's not the biggest payout, but it's very good. I think we take that on board. This is also a 40% one. The 3 blocks expires in 2 days. That is toward a lot of geeks. Yeah, we'll take that. And then that's 45% as well. That is 4 blocks, but expires in 3 days. Empire Katsu Curry. I do like a Katsu Curry. That one could be interesting. That needs 75% of the audience sort of share. Let's go for that. 45% of the audience share. Imagine getting some of these. Saul Attorney Services. Brilliant. Okay. That would give you 1.14 million if you were to complete it. That's just crazy money. Right, let's try and go and schedule a few of those in, shall we? So the rockers can have that thing and that thing in there. And hopefully 28 days later should be a pretty good draw for them. So we've got ourselves radio ads. Let's put another radio ad in then on that particular slot, just to hopefully boost that a bit more and make sure the rockers succeed. I mean, that is a fairly small audience share, 40%. I think we should have that, but whatever the case, I prefer to boost it anyway, just to make sure. And then all this other stuff, let's just put Empire Katsu Curry or whatever it is in. Let's put that in for now, and then put it in there, and then put it in there as well for now, because we don't know what's going on down here. Oh, right, there's geeks and women. Yeah, that is an interesting mix. I'm not entirely sure we can do anything with that. But okay, I mean, we've kind of got all this done. What's going on tomorrow? Can we do anything? No, we can't see what the audience is tomorrow. Of course, we can't see the end of today yet. I think we've got this sort of pretty sorted. I'm quite happy with just sort of moving this on nice and fast. That ad will succeed, and this will pay us as well. When this is finished, that ad will pay out. The Rubik's Neo Cube will give us cash monies, which is very welcome indeed. I like that. There we go. We've just got over 1 million. We've got over 1 million. Oh, the Gladiator Pro Mouse is going to fail. We are 500,000 viewers short. That's really irritating. Are we boosting this? Just with... if we'd have put radio ads on, we might have been okay. Okay, right, move that up to there. Move that up to there. Radio ads, 12% audience boost on this thing. Because we need that to succeed. Because then that will complete that advert. That expires tomorrow. That'll give us 480 grand. That is an awful lot of stuff. Right, and then we can go up to you. Let's get you to give us some more marketing stuff. That'll be helpful. Also, we want you to create another script. Right, do highway billboards. Yeah. What's your script like? Is it really good? It's good quality, but it's not good. It's good, but it's not quite right. So there we go. We'll do that. Okay, right. Let's go back to our schedule thing and move time on nice and fast. Okay, this is much better. It is now boosted significantly. We need 13 million. We've got 16.5 million. We will get paid for that. That is tremendous. That's very nice to see. Right, Stargate. Oh, we're not going to get the Kane thingamajigger succeeding. It's not got enough. What does it need? 6.1 million. And we've got... oh, have I put it in the wrong one? Oh, I've put that in the wrong slot. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. That's the wrong slot. I've put that in the wrong thing because it's not advertising to anybody. So it's got the audience, but old people aren't watching this. So we're advertising some canes. I mean, to be fair, Gandalf wished to have one of these. Surely the geeks might be interested in this, but there we go. So there's quite a lot of people watching that, however. Zenda Stratos. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get... What have we got? A press advert. Let's boost that with press and then radio, and then we're done then. Right, what's the thing? What's the actual optional quest? I made a bet with... Oh, it's the Empire TV director. Oh my goodness me. I made a bet with the other TV company's director that we have that we have the best and newest content of them all. I need you to schedule a new and great movie this night at 10. We must win this bet without any failure. As a reward, you can have a share of that massive pile of cash. The only thing is, what do we need to do? A minimum rating of 8.6 from 2012. What have we scheduled? A thing from 1983. Brilliant. So we need a one-slot thing that's from 2012 that has a minimum rating of 8.6. Do we even have one of those available? Is that plausible? There's nothing that we can buy right now. There's nothing that we can get, but we could always re-roll it once. We've got 1.495 million. I think we just go, to take a little bit of a chance. Let's re-roll it and see what happens. So let's order it by rating. So 8.8 is the most. There. That game show is a one-slot thing. Deadliest Warrior, it's 8.6. The only thing is, it's a TV show and not a movie. Now, is he specifically saying a movie? You can schedule whatever production that meets the following conditions in order to get the reward. So a minimum rating of 8.6. Is it from the year 2012, Walt? I didn't really pick up on that. Oh, it's from 2009. Oh, well, there we go. It's all done. It's all over. There's nothing we can do with that. Never mind. While we're here, is it worth selling anything? Is it worth selling some stuff? Do you know what? Let's sell WrestleMania. I think we need to get rid of the sixes now. Let's get rid of WrestleMania. Let's get rid of Deep Blue. Goon. We've not scheduled Goon, have we? I can't remember. War Games is a 3-hour slot, 6.9. But yeah, let's sell War Games. Making a bit of money back. This is lovely. Now, Red Light Shootout is a 7. We could possibly start selling some of these. And that won awards. But because we made that, obviously that's one of our own things. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. We've got plenty of room for things at the minute. We've got 13 out of 44 movies available. I think that's fine. That's fine. Do we want to just buy anything whilst we're here? Shall we buy Calamity Jane the musical? Constantine, Deadliest Warrior, game show. I'm not quite pinned down who watches game shows. Was it The Lovers? Did they like that? Dodge City is a cult classic. I think we're okay for the minute. I think we're okay. Let's go back up and look at the scheduler thing and just see what we've got to do. Okay, so the last 2 slots of the day are both geeks and women. I don't know what they share in common. I'm not entirely sure. Now, a sci-fi, it won't be sci-fi. What have we got? It won't be a western. It won't be sci-fi. I don't think it'd be a comedy. I don't think the geeks are that bothered with comedies. Again, not a sci-fi. Fantasy, the women won't like. Horror possibly might be okay. I'm not entirely sure. That might be the safest bet because they both might like a bit of horror. I don't know. But then in this game seems to be relatively stereotypical. So I imagine the women might not like horror. Like a game show? Would they like a game show? I mean, that sounds like a terrible thing to put on. But that might be all we can do. Oh, look, that Zenda Stratos thing is working very well. Do you know what? I'm going to put a game show in because that might be okay. And it might get us that audience. And then we've just got 1 slot left. I've no idea. What have we got? Hang on. Blocks. Put it back to 1 block again. What have we got? I'm supposed to put a comedy on. Stranger and Fool. Yeah, a comedy will do. It's absolutely fun. We'll just throw a comedy in. Late night. They might like it. They might not. I'm not that bothered. I'm fairly certain it'll get 45% of the audience, though. Because, we're good and we've got lots of antennas and we're very important. So, yeah, hopefully that will be okay. So now it is just a case of getting things moving. And yeah, I can't do your silly optional quests. They're all too difficult. They're all too hard. What do we need to actually get some channel upgrades for the actual really good TV shows that might let us complete some of these ludicrously demanding optional quests? What do we need? Fame of 450. We're so nearly there. We're so nearly there, optional quests. Just hang on. Okay, things have gone very, very well for us. All our adverts have succeeded. We've done very well in grabbing the audience. So now we just want to see whether we win quite big at the awards. I'm sort of looking that we might win a few things. I don't think we'll absolutely sort of sweep the board, but let's have a look. What have we won? Best horror production. Big Top of Doom is the best movie. I didn't get the best director. Big Top of Doom is the best script. Oh, the leading actor was second, and we got the best secondary actor. Okay, so we won 3, but we didn't win best director. Oh, that gives us a big pile of money, but we did get best movie. So a little bit of extra fame, but more importantly, 400 grand. We've got 2.3 million monies. That is just ridiculous. Right, how about we go up here and improve our people? Because now we've got some money. PR Specialist level 4, you might as well become PR Specialist level 5. It's 100 grand. Absolutely, we can do that. And you're level 5. Can we upgrade you any more past a level 5? I don't imagine we can. Select an action, Clairvoyance. Grants knowledge of 10 additional audience groups for 8 hours. Oh, they have special actions. And this person here is clairvoyant. Okay, that's very interesting. I think we're fine. I think we're fine for clairvoyance right now. Let's just save our monies, our ludicrous amounts of cash, and yeah, we'll just go and have a look at what's going on the next day, and I'll do some scheduling for this. So, oh my goodness me, there's children watching the telly for hours. Right, we possibly need some sort of fantasy films going on because that'd be really good. Buddy the Vampire Slayer is a fantasy film, and that's a 2-block. And I think as well that they would love that. Right, we'll block the rockers maybe, but the geeks will love that, and the kids will love that. And then we might need to go and get some more fantasy stuff, because there's, oh my goodness me, there's so many children viewing this stuff. Wow. So we'll put the geek thing in, and we'll put the geek thing in. Lovely. Rockers. Oh, that is a point though. Right, get the rockers into that slot. Hopefully that can pay out. That'd be nice. And then, well, yeah, in here we've got a bit of a gap. Okay, fine. So we know what we need to do. We need to, and I'll do this in the morning, I think. We're just going to speed to the end of the day at the minute. We'll try and get... Oh, she's done a script. Oh, go on then. Let's go and see how good your script is. It's very good quality, which is okay, but we want masterwork. Okay, so a game show is very good for women, and I think the geeks are sort of ambivalent to it. And then this thing here, a comedy, women like it. Oh, geeks don't like comedy. Geeks don't like to laugh. No laughing for the geeks. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll get to the end of the day, I think. Actually, what's your script? Good quality, not good enough. Write a good comedy, please, for goodness sake. And I think the day will end. 2-minute warning. Lovely. So we got the best audience. We've got fame +3. We've got 441. Right, let's run in really quick. In fact, no, let's go down to Walt, actually. Let's go down to Walt. We want to see if they've got any fantasy films around. Walt, have you got any fantasy films that we could possibly purloin from you? You've got Aladdin, which is a movie cartoon. 79 grand. 8.2 rating. I'll absolutely take that. Thank you very much. That is lovely. And can we re-roll it and get some more fantasies? Log Horizon? What on earth is that? We'll take it anyway. It's an anime thing. Okay, we'll take that. Lovely, lovely. Rating-wise, what can we get? Django Unchained. That's a 3-block western. Or some sort of sci-fi TV show thing. That might be quite good. House of 1,000 Corpses. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Thundercats. Now you are talking. Now you're absolutely talking. Okay, right. That's good for now. Right, leg it back up to our scheduling thing. Oh, hang on. No, let's go and see the live event coverage person. It's one of these days, isn't it? Where we have an event to go and cover. So let's see, what do you want? An Old West Festival. Who do we want? Do we want Claire Torres, who likes to go to run on Sundays? Stella is looking for true love, or Claire likes to watch the stars? Claire Torres, you like to go for a run on Sundays. Okay, fine. I've no idea what difference that makes, but there we go. We've got a person doing some reporting. That's lovely. Let's go and do some scheduling. So now we can go through and find all these things. So we've got Log Horizon. This is all very odd. So Buddy the Vampire Slayer is going on. Then we've got Dungeons and Dragons. We can put that in just there, because surely the men will also love a bit of that. They will love a bit of D&D. I think they liked it before. So let's put that in for the geeks. So the ZYX Spectrum. And then in here, movies. Then let's get Aladdin, put Aladdin just there. And then what was that other thing we got? Log Horizon into there. Essentially, it's just the fantasy channel for a long while. There's kids watching at 10 at night. No, ban the children. No watching telly at 10 at night. So that's pretty good going. TV ads, we'll throw that into there. Unless we can get some ads for children. That might be quite a good thing to go and investigate. The only thing is, yeah, that rocker thing, it does need to succeed. Let's give that a boost as much as we can. I don't think that needs a boost. I think that'll be absolutely fine. Let's boost that one just to make sure. Yeah, we'll go and see if there's any ads for kids. That might be quite nice. And then ads for men possibly as well that are achievable and fairly sort of straightforward. I think we put something in here for the geeks. So something in here for geeks, and then, or do we abandon that? Hang on, no geeks watching this. Have we got a one slot? Let's go to blocks again. A one slot thing. Yeah, Ride the High Country. Just put that on. The elders can watch a bit of that. That'll be lovely for the elders. They'll like a bit of that. We'll put the katsu curry thing into that slot there. They can watch that. They can look at Japanese restaurants. That'd be nice. And then in here, we want to start a film, I think. So we can have a slot for a film, and we can always change this round. We can try and go for the special mission thing if it's at all possible, and then we'll see if we can get action film. So genre, because the men will love a bit of an action film. What have we got? Have we got any action films at all? That's dropped. We've got no action films. Oh, that is just a crime. Let's go and get an action film. Walt, give me action. Walt, you are disappointing me. There is no action. I'm going to re-roll this to get an action film. There we go. Scarface. It's 3 hours long. 3 hours long. 134 grand. Do you know what? Whatever. It's done now. Oh, and now Transformers comes up. Oh, yes. Transformers. Right. Is there anything really good in terms of rating? Grease. The musical. The Fault in Our Stars. That's relatively new. Ghostbusters. Yes. Okay, yeah, we've got some good films today. Some good films to choose from. Right, okay, let's put that back into the schedule then. I'm quite happy with Scarface taking up those 3 slots. I don't know what the last sort of grouping is going to be for the final hour of Scarface, but that's absolutely fine. So what we want to do is go and check any advertising for children or men. I think that's what we then need to do, just to see if we can get a little bit more cash in. Okay, there's an 85% audience sort of advertising thing for the men. I'm not brave enough to do that. Let's go for Black and Dexter. We'll have a bit of that, I think. That'll go for the men. And the kids one requires 115% of the audience, which I don't know quite how that happens. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go for Luigi's Pasta again. That's nice. 4 blocks in 2 days. Nice, easy, quick bit of advertising. I like that sort of thing. I think I'll stick to some easier stuff. We've got 1.6 million. We should be okay. And as soon as we get to 450, I think we'll be able to get both an extra antenna, I think, and then also be able to expand the movie library even more, which will be excellent news. So first things first, right? Put that in. Put that in. Oh dear, there's no men on the last slot for that. How many days have I got to do that? 2 days. Absolutely loads. That's fine. So also we want to get the Zender Stratos is hopefully going to succeed. Is that going to succeed? I really hope it does. So that thing's working well. Zik Spectrum. We'll put the Zik Spectrum thing on there as well, because that should hopefully succeed. There weren't any kids, so let's put Luigi's Pasta into there. Luigi's Pasta into there. Throw Luigi's Pasta into there just to see what's going on. And then, yeah, we'll see what's coming up at late night, the low audience slots. But yeah, for now, can't really do much. That advert's going to succeed. This is all good. Oh, we've got some mails coming in. What's going on? Claire needs our help. Where should we go to finish the reportage? The Saloon. It's got to be the Saloon. To attend the movie scene recreation, typical of Western movies. The ranch to watch our cowboys guide the cows to the barn. That sounds dull. Or the town hall to attend the shooting contest. Oh, and see the fastest person in town. It's got to be a Wild West shootout. Over to the town hall, please. Of course, we'll get that slot, won't we? We'll get that to put in. Yeah, okay, fine. So we'll put that in as well. That'll be one thing, and then we'll just schedule a 1 hour thing. She's not great at writing comedy. She's really struggling to get a masterwork scripted for comedy. We shall keep trying, however. She's getting worse. This is crap quality, apparently. I do like that. It's in red, crap quality. I mean, that just absolutely nails it, doesn't it? So, no, again, dismiss that. More comedy, please. And we're doing very, very well. We're doing well. We've got her writing some more adverts, which is lovely. We've got ourselves some good audience stuff going on. I think that passed, which is great. This is also going to pass. So we're going to get ourselves another 288 grand. We've also got 452 fame, which means that we can go and improve stuff. And now, what is the quest thing for today? What's that about? So she's finished that. She's finished that. Right, we've got the block ready. The sort of marketing block thing. So we'll do that. Got antennas. Right, what's this? Empire Isotopes coach. What on earth is that? Tomorrow is the big day that our team will play the final. I need a great sports move this night at 11 to motivate my players. If you can do this format, I'll give you half of the monetary prize. That's a lot of money. A minimum rating of 8.8 for a sport film. I don't think we have that. Also, what time is that going on? Oh, in the middle of Scarface. Well, of course it is. Of course it is. Do you know what? It's all done now. It's all done. And I don't think we have a sport thing that's that good. We've got, that's 8.6. What does it need to be? 8.8. I think what we'll do is we'll try and do that tomorrow. But for now, I don't think we're going to do it. So let's grab the TV slot thing. And let's put that there then. Old West Festival. And then in one last block, Stargate. For the geeks at the end. Lovely, lovely. We're getting our way through these TV ads. That's great. All right, Luigi's Pasta. And then if it's not done by that point, Luigi's Pasta again. Why the heck not? So I think we can just... Oh no, hang on. Let's go and get ourselves another antenna, because it's not like we're short of a few quid. So we'll go and do that. We'll get ourselves a new antenna from Johnny 5. Hello, Johnny 5. Input. Okay, so let's find out where a good place to put this might be. Again, we can boost maybe geeks. I mean, that's geeks and athletes. We get geeks and children. That might be quite good. That's athletes and children. That just boosts children. I think we've boosted geeks enough. It's quite useful because geeks and children share the sort of love for fantasy films. There. That's beautiful. Children and geeks. It's going to give us 5 million viewers at a cost of 302 grand. We can afford that. Put that just there, please. And yes, we should now be very much dominant. Okay, yeah, I'm liking this. Right. Oh, no. Go and speak to Doc. Sorry, go and speak to Doc. Let's upgrade the movie library. A paltry 100 grand. I think that is our last upgrade available. How's your script? It's very good. That's fine, but we want it better, please. Okay, right. I think we're all done. So let's just move time on nice and quick. Get to the end of day 15. This is all going quite well. Look at this. All these green things coming down here. All the adverts succeeding. This is lovely. 1.7 million, 23 million viewers. It's going quite well. Scarface is hauling in the viewers. It's doing very well. So the advertising things are failing. I don't remember this exact scene from Scarface with the cool guy who doesn't look at the explosions. Don't quite remember that bit, but it's fine. It's all going well. How is your script? It's good. She's really struggling to do a masterwork comedy. Do you know what? I think it is quite a difficult thing to do. We've failed the optional quest, but we're getting so much fame. So much fame going on. Do you know what we could do? Let's go and take a look at the next day's programming. Let's go and have a look at tomorrow morning. We're going to get Luigi's Pasta, I think, done. So we'll be out of TV. Oh no, we've got the Black and Dexter TV ad. 1 block in 2 days. I think we should be fine. Oh my goodness me. Right. So some children and some athletes. We could ban the athletes, I suppose. That'd be nice. Yeah, now in hindsight, what I should have done is on the antennas, I should have picked complementary things. Because I don't think the geeks and the athletes have much in common. Whereas like the children and the athletes have fantasy things in common, which is lovely. Right, the Land Before Time we could always put back on. About some other fantasy stuff. Dungeons and Dragons. Aladdin is far too. We put that on far too recently. Okay, right. 1 block thing. Let's go for genres, actually. Let's go for genres. In Search of the Castaways. That would be good for kids. Can we ban the athlete from watching this first one? The Land Before Time. Let's put that on for the children. Unless we've got a 2-block sport thing that we could put in. Have we got a 2-block sport thing? Possibly. Hang on. What was that? There were some sport things. Candy Kickabout. Oh, let's put Candy Kickabout on in the early morning. That didn't win any awards. That didn't win the Best Film Award. It's fine. We'll just put it on there. End of the Space Reich. 7.7 rating now, though. That's not great. There is an advert slot for men, though. So let's put that into there. And then, yeah, a bit of sci-fi wouldn't go amiss. Can we get some really good sci-fi going on? That'd be fine. End of the Space Reich 7.7. Stargate. Multidimensional. Let's put that in there. And then we've got the Sundancer Awards. Oh, we're going to have to deal with that at some point, aren't we? We're going to have to make a film. I don't know what we need to do right now, but okay. That is... Oh, that's elders, athletes, and geeks. That's not going to help either, is it? Okay. So we need to find something that's going to fit into here for the geeks and the elders. Don't know what that's going to be. And then kids, and then athletes again. Yeah, this is a really sort of non-complementary mix of things. I need more bands, if anything. Doc Brown, can we have some more bands, please? That'd be really useful if we could do that. I like the Old West Festival. That's great. I like the get-up, sir. I like the get-up. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm struggling a bit for this. The Amazing Race could go on at that point. The old people are going to love they're going to love a game show, aren't they? Yeah, okay, fine. Right, let's go and get May to do some more marketing stuff, and then I think we'll just move it on to day 16. And I kind of wanted to do this. I wanted to get this moving a little bit quicker. Let's get some highway billboards done. Lovely. Oh, hang on. You're going to do your script momentarily. Let's get that done as well. Let's just go and have a look at your script. Anytime you like. And script done. Yay. Please be good. It's really not good. Let's try again. Come on, I'm thinking Friends. I'm thinking The Office. Come on. They're inspirations. And the day's coming into an end, and we've got 21 million people watching Stargate coming up to 3 in the morning. That's brilliant. So we've got 3 fame for that, and then 3 fame extra for having the best audience throughout the whole day. How is your script? It's good, but that's not good enough. So try again, please. And yeah, the day is going to end, and we shall begin day 16. Okay, right, hang on, go back to normal speed, please. Right, let's run into here. Just remind me of what the scheduling was all about. I can't quite recall, so let's go and have a look at that. What we could do is, now we've got the really fancy film library down there with Walt that we've upgraded to, why don't we just go and really go to town on our film? Get rid of anything that's like, rating of 7 or something, and then get rid of all that, and then really invest in some good stuff just to make sure we win these, win the final bits of fame. So let's go and see what Walt can now give us. Nightmare on Elm Street, 8.8. Right, let's do the rating. This is Spinal Tap, a 9.3. Okay, let's adjust our ratings. Let's just get rid of all this rubbish stuff. Right, Goon, we don't want. That's probably terrible now. The Rookie, because we have got Friday Night Lights. I don't know what that is, but it sounds great. Let's get rid of the Rookie, because that's 6.9. I might even get rid of Red Light Shootout. I might even get rid of that, although it is a 1-block western. But Ride the High Country is better. By 0.1 of a point, it's not as fresh. Let's get rid of Red Light Shootout. I've sold that, sold my own thing. The Abyss, 7.2. We could probably get a better sci-fi film as well. So let's sell that for now. End of the Space Right we'll keep. Okay, so what can we get? The Avengers. Yes, absolutely. Well, we'll go for some of this stuff. So let's get This Is Spinal Tap. That's 104 grand. We've got 2.2 million. Absolutely. Friday Night Lights is a sport thing, so that'll be quite good. That could be good for the rockers. A couple of things here. Glamour. That's going to appeal to lovers and stuff, isn't it? We don't really have much of. Willow. Fantasy film. Abso-flipping-lutely. Yes, we'll take a bit of that. And Neon Genesis Evangelion. I don't even know what that is. A teenage boy finds himself recruited as a member of an elite team of pilots by his father. Good grief. From 1998. I can't say I've heard of it, but do you know what? I'll buy it. Absolutely. And we've still got 1.7 million left. And we can get ourselves things like this. Butch Cassidy and all these kind of things. Okay, should we just get Ghost? Just get Ghost. Just have that in the library. 104 grand, that's got to be a good thing. And A Life of Brian, The Life of Brian, and A Nightmare on Elm Street as well, 91 grand. These are all brilliant. These are all brilliant films. I'm liking all this. Right, okay, now let's go and see what we can put in the schedule. Now we've treated ourselves to some shiny new things. Okay, so I think let's ban the Elders from that slot. Let's put this Neon Genesis thingamajigger in. That's got to be a good thing. That's a nice TV series, 8.6 rated. That's good. We'll keep Candy Kickabout, because that's going to appeal to the athletes there. That's that Neon Genesis thingamajig. And then we've got 2 gaps here. There's 2 athlete gaps. So how about we put in Shaolin Soccer? That looks fun. Or do we not do that? Do we put in Friday Night Lights, which is, I don't know what day it is. I'm assuming it's Friday and it's 7 o'clock. So it might be. That might fit quite nicely. So we'll have that. That's nice. Have we got any ads that we need to put in? No, just that Black and Dexter one. So that fits in quite well just there then. And then we've got a gap here for children. So if we ban the athletes and then we put in a 1-block fantasy type thing, if we have anything. Right, Log Horizon. I don't know what that is, but yeah, there you go. One of those. The kids and the geeks will love that. The geeks will love that. The athletes will love that particular one at the top. The children and the geeks might not be so bothered about Candy Kickabout, but it's fine. Multidimensional is sci-fi, so the men will hopefully love that. I've boosted that with a press sort of boost thingamajig. Then we've got ourselves this slot here, the primetime highest audience slot. The last one, and I don't know what to do with it. I'm not entirely sure. I might wait until the thing comes up, until the sort of optional mission comes up. However, we also do have a romance production for the Industry Awards. Okay, I can't quite remember what script we've got. Can I go and talk to her and just find out what scripts we've got? Or do I interrupt her? We've got ourselves a musical and, oh yeah, there you go, and a documentary. Okay, so we need her to start working on romance. Okay, right, we might be a bit pushed for time there. We might be a little bit pushed for time. Oh yeah, we haven't got any ads either. We've got no ads. Hang on. Let's go and grab some adverts. Let's go and see Mr. Adman. Oh, these are not a good set of adverts. These are not good at all. We'll take Luigi's Pasta. We'll easily get that for 240 grand. The rest of it is not good. We're after geeks, really, and we're after children, possibly, for advertising. But this is coming with rockers and lovers and men with 85%. I'm going to do this one reroll. It's very expensive. It's very expensive, but I think it's worth doing. So let's just re-roll it. Okay, we've got the Neo Cube thingamajig. Let's just do that by audience again. So we'll take that. That's 228 grand. That's fine. But these other ones, I'm not going to go for again. Okay, so we're going to be a bit down on advertising. I don't know how you're supposed to get 105% of the audience. How do you get more audience than there is audience? I don't understand how that's a thing. Unless you're supposed to use the cunning sort of audience, the sort of promo slot stuff. I don't know. I just find it bizarre. But okay, right, fine. So now we need to go back down and start scheduling in some of those adverts. In fact, no, we're not. We're going to see the script writer lady. She's written a very good comedy. Okay, fine. Right, forget that. We want romance. Now, you're very good at writing romance, but the only thing is, it takes quite a long time. Right, you marketing lady, can we upgrade your level? I think we'll be fine without your advertising stuff for a little while. We've got a big block of stuff. It's going to cost 50 grand. That's fine. 20 hours. But I wonder what you'll get as your sort of fourth tier thing. So yeah, okay, go for that, please. Absolutely. Go and upgrade. Go and do some training or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, right. Back down to the scheduler. Let's just have a quick nosy at what's going on then. So no adverts for that slot. Missed the slot for the kids on that one. We'll put the kids onto that slot. So when does that expire? 2 days. Oh, loads of time. Right, chuck Luigi's Pasta into there and there and there and possibly there. Just to get that out of the way. Nice, easy 240 grand. And then there's geeks here. There's geeks and athletes and elders there. Oh, what do the athletes and the elders like? They did like a Western actually, didn't they? Now, did I get rid of all our one block Westerns? Possibly shouldn't have got rid of it, should I? Never mind. It's all fine. I've got one ban left. One ban. What's all that? You can program a horror movie at midnight. Ah, a horror movie, you say? Okay, what are the requirements? A minimum rating of 9 from the maximum year of 1990. Well, how about Nightmare? Hang on a minute. How can Nightmare on Elm Street be 8.8? Hang on. No. Surely Nightmare on Elm Street, a minimum rating of 9. That is the ultimate in horror, isn't it? Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. Why are they only those ratings? Okay, right, Walt, we're going to go see what you've got. Walt, give us horror movies that are at latest 1990. Who's actually asked for it? The President. The President has asked for a horror movie. Okay, and it's going to give us 665 grand. So a horror with a maximum rating of 9 from a minimum... a maximum year of 1990. Okay, well, let's re-roll the thing. Frankenstein 8.7. It's just, those quests are just too hard to do. They're just too hard. I'm going to do another re-roll just to see if it works. And we've got Penny Dreadful from 8.3. It's just, there needs to be more movies on the thing at any one time, or that needs to be cheaper. That's really expensive. Do you know what? Never mind then. I can't do another one of those quests. Not to worry. It's all fine. Never mind, Mr. President. Sorry, I'm going to have to let you down a little bit. As I recall from one of the previous things, didn't the athletes and the elders like a documentary? Or did I make that up? I'm fairly certain that they watched a good documentary. Now, we've got Vaccines Are Really Effective, 8.3. I think let's put that in there. I seem to recall we did something very similar to this before in one of the previous parts. It might have even been this exact same thing. So I'm going to put that in. and hope that works. We'll ban the geeks. So I don't think the geeks are that bothered with documentaries. And then down here, we've got more athletes watching. Well, the athletes are all inside today. I suppose it is raining, so they can't go out and do athleting. So they're going to be inside. What can we put on then? Athletes there. We want to do sport again. Candy Kickabout is still on. Shaolin Soccer for 2 slots. And the men might like that as well. The men might like a bit of the soccer program. So let's do that. I do put Friday. Oh no, Friday Night Lights is going on there. Yeah, Shaolin Soccer. Let's put that into there, and then we don't know what the last slot is. So yeah, let's just shifty time forward, and then reveal what's in the last slot. We'll get that in, and then that'll be our day's scheduling done, which is lovely. It's another athlete slot. Oh my goodness me, the athletes are all absolutely in force. Okay. This Captain Tsubasa thing then we'll have to do because it cost us quite a bit of money. We might as well put it on. We haven't got any adverts, I don't think, for it. We've got no adverts. I mean, the children ad, that will hopefully pass next time out. Then we've got Luigi's Pasta. Yeah, the adverts didn't really help us either, did they? That was not great. Have we got any other generic kind of adverts that we could put in that are not sort of specific to a group? I can't remember. I don't think there were any. There was Ape You Watch that requires 75% of the audience. Do you know what? I think we can take a chance on that. Let's have a go. 5 blocks in 3 days. Oh, no. That might be bad. That could be a bad thing. That could go quite wrong quite easily. Do you know what? No, we're not going to do any of that stuff. Do you know what? Let's instead go downstairs and see our workers in the office and see how this script went. Please be masterwork. Oh, it's beautiful. Well done. It took you so long to write a comedy. It's just not your thing, but you get to write a romance and you're straight in. So what's it all about? A blogger decides that it is time to redress his life, so he begins his journey by truck around the world. Shortly before reaching his destination, a retired boxer enters the truck and sits next to the blogger. They start talking and they decide to meet another day at the disco club. Okay, this is not set in modern times. The best friend's mother... Okay, right. The best friend's mother of the retired boxer discovers in book back cover that the retired boxer is pregnant. They are forced to marry and live happily ever after. However, nobody suspects that the blogger also has an affair with the old teen lover of the retired boxer. That is very complicated. That is very complicated. I've got an idea for this. We're going to call it Sucker Punch, because that's sometimes involved in sort of romance stuff, isn't it? You sometimes go, oh, you've had a sucker punch, and you've been hit by the romance bug. And also sucker punch is to do with boxing. So that'll do. And I just want to get this done very quickly. Because if we can do really well on a romance script, I think we'll be very, very good. So let's get ourselves Sucker Punch made. And who do we want on this? And you've got 9. Dwayne The Rock. Oh, look at that. Constance Lang can be the leading actor blogger. Yeah, we'll have you because you've got 10. Is there anyone else with a skill of 10? Yes, John Costner. You can have 10 as well on the romance film. Absolutely. We'll pay for you guys. Let's go over and assign the points. Yeah, this is going to be good because I think we know which one of these we're going to up first. So we'll have lots of these points. We'll put 4 in each thing as a base level because we can, because why the heck not? And I think this needs to go all the way up to 10. It's a romantic film. We need lots of erotic or love scenes in this thing. Visual effects, probably not too much. Reality, let's sort of ply that up a bit. Sound editing, post-production will have makeup and hair. Everyone's got to look very good. Costume design, everyone's got to look good. Cameo roles, not that bothered. Scenography, yeah, we'll ramp that up a bit as well. Visual effects we'll put up by 1. Sound editing we'll add as well. And we can put an 8 up to 9. Let's go. Or do we want to put the original score up? Because that is important. Let's put the score up. Now, we've only got 4 points. Unless we drop cameos down, don't really care. And that gives us 8 points to spend. I want to put that up, really. I want to put original score up a bit more. And that only gives us 2 points, 2 points wasted. Let's make a standard movie for 3 hours. Can't remember what time it is in the day. I think that should be done by 10 o'clock. I don't think it's 7 o'clock right now. I don't think. If it is, then I've ruined this whole thing and I'm not going to get this done in time. So there we go. Never mind. Yeah, I can't see what the time is. Can we have a clue as to what the time might be? Do you know what? If it's past 7 o'clock, then that is my fault and it's all ruined. But yeah, we'll do that. We'll go to action. Yes, it's 5. Okay, so it should be done by 8. It will not be late for the guy waiting at that floor until 10 o'clock. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, right. Let's go back down to the scheduling place, and we'll just keep an eye on things as we go, because that thing will no doubt create a few issues here and there. But yeah, let's just move time on nice and quick once again. First issue, Constance Lang and Lieutenant John Costner started dating after meeting on the set, and they're beginning to fall in love. They wonder if you're okay with this relation. Do you want them to stop seeing each other and focus on the production? No, if you're making a romance film, that's probably a good thing. No, they're really happy that you are not concerned about their relations, and of course, this will positively affect their collaborative performance in love scenes. And given that it's a romance film, that can only be a good thing. That's actually turned out quite well. Well done, you two. Second thing that's come up for Sucker Punch, the Empire TV director asked you to hire his son, an apprentice DJ. We've seen this one before. Would you agree that the director's son would do the sound mix in the production? Absolutely not. The director isn't happy. Yeah, okay, sorry TV director, but if you think that was the best decision for the production, he will accept your decision. Yes, absolutely. That would be a terrible thing for the production. That would be all sorts of awful. I'm not really happy with that at all. So yeah, we're not doing that. And yeah, look at this. Look at the amount of money. We've got 20 million views coming in. This is doing really well indeed. 490 fame points. We're over 100 ahead of the Greens, and just shy of 200 ahead of the Reds. Okay, and another issue for us to deal with. The movie script has been filtered to media by one of the extras. There's a thread in Reddit where many people criticise the outcome of the movie. Would you like to invest some money to change it? 10 crack. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, people are criticising it on Tinternet. We need to deal with that. Excellent surprises are always welcome. Okay, come on. We need to get this done for Mr. Man, because it's coming up to 8:30 and it's not done. You need to do this film a bit quicker, please. We just need to go upstairs. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go to that floor right now. So as soon as it's done, we can get it graded, because now it's ready to be graded. There you go. Right. Okay. Grab it. Go and see how good it is. As long as it's okay, I'll be happy. 9.3. 9.3. 8.5, boo. This person always gives us low results. 9 and 8.9. An overall rating of 9. Constance Lang is good. Costner is excellent. The resource distribution is good. Right, get down to Mr. Man as soon as you can, because we've not got long left to enter into the rewards. And, we did make Scarface. Of course we did. But Sucker Punch is one we're actually submitting. Lovely. Right, okay, we've got that in. That was good. And now, with 493 fame, and it's only going to go up, surely, when we win some award things. Luigi's Pasta's going to be good as well. Yeah, we need to keep some of this money, I think. We need to keep some money, because we've got to pay everyone's wages. And then, yeah, the adverts are just not doing well for us. So, yeah, I think we're just going to move time on nice and fast. Get paid by Luigi for advertising his pasta. There we go. Lovely bit of money. We'll keep that 1.5 million. And, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Oh, yeah, look at that. We did this before, didn't we? I think it was even with this documentary. Yeah, the athletes and the elders love a bit of a documentary. Okay, right, must remember that. And now it's the awards. The awards are on. Let's see if we win anything. I really hope we do. I really hope we win something. So it'd be good if we get over 500 this time around. But we have. We've just gone over 500. Did we win some stuff? We got the best movie. We didn't get the best director again. Well, we definitely get the best script. However, we did get the best leading actor and the best secondary actor. So the best movie had the worst script. Okay, well done. Okay, I'm happy with that. I like that. So we've got ourselves 1, 2, 4 fame, 200 and 600 grand. That's brilliant, because our adverts aren't coming through. So that's really helped. And do you know what? I think let's just move it on now. Let's just see where we stand at the end of the day. Shaolin Soccer is on at the minute. But I think we're going to be able to get over to maybe 505 by the end of the day, which would be great. 503. Shaolin Soccer back on again. What does everyone think? The geeks, the men love the sport, and the athletes, obviously, the geeks hate it. But that's fine. That's fine. So, yeah, get another few points for this. 503 up to 505. And I guess we'll get... Oh, what's that? What have you done? Bella Torres has finished. Finished the work I was supposed to do. What were you doing? Oh, you were upgrading. Of course, you've now leveled up. Okay, that's quite nice. I'm intrigued to see what the marketing lady does when she levels up. And this is the last slot of the day, isn't it? This is the final thing of the day. So we're on 505. Let's see what happens when it rolls over. Oh, I have to turn it down too slow. Do we get an extra 3 for being the best? 510. 510 fame. Yes, it's going very well. 4-minute warning. We don't need the 4-minute warning. It's fine. Move it on. That rug really tied the room together, said the dude. And we'll pause it. Absolutely, we'll pause it. And I think we'll finish up for there. But we've done 3 days. We don't normally do 3 days in one, but I think it works a little bit better like that. It's a bit snappier, isn't it? And we're on 510. I think next time out we can get to 600. We can finish this next time out. But of course, we've still got to keep everything going. We've got to make sure we've got money. This lady here, there's a live event thing for us to cover, so we'll have to go and have a look at that as well. And yeah, we still need to do some good scheduling. We need to make sure that we've got stuff. And we're a bit low on the whole marketing side of things, I think, because she's obviously been away. She's a leveling up. So we need her to finish leveling up in 8 hours. That's been right at the end of the day. So we might be a little bit pushed. Maybe a little tiny bit pushed, but we'll give it a jolly good go. We shall give it a good go next time out and see if we can get the 90 fame points we need to take victory in Empire TV Tycoon. But yeah, we'll see if we can get there next time out, because this is a really good spot to wrap up for. Now, hopefully you are still enjoying this. I really hope you are, because I'm having a lovely time with this. If you are, then please do leave a like, and also please do subscribe if you're not already, just to keep up to date with how we get on here in Empire TV Tycoon. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien staan in brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.